Hi, so I'm a little rough today. I just took a shower waiting for my hair to dry. I have a few things I have to get done today, but I wanted to kind of put something out there. I'm a senior. I'm in my 60s. I'm disabled. I do not have a lot of funds, and um, it's been a number of years since I had a new winter coat. And so I scrimped and I saved, and I still was only able to, and we're getting into the cold weather where I am. So, and I need a coat that goes over the hips. So I saved. I saved my money, and I did without a few things, and I still wasn't able to save a lot of money, but I did save money for a coat I'd put aside for me. Well, I went into one of the stores here. It's like it was called the Bin Store, and they sell things like from Amazon and things like that, and they sell those coats, and they sell them cheap. So I found a coat, and I was so excited because it was underpriced. It's worth a lot of money. It's underpriced. It was a candy apple red. It had a big furry collar. I was like in love. I bought it hands off. I picked it up. I purchased it immediately, and I brought it home immediately. Well, sorry to say, I got to use that coat one time. I got to use that coat one time, and then some um, horrible person stole it. They stole my coat, and they basically stole it right from underneath my nose. And they replaced my coat with another coat. And the coat they replaced it with is basically a maroon colored coat. Now, my coat was candy apple red, and I will post a picture of the very coat that I got because it was from Amazon, and I bought it at the Bin Store. And it was brand new. It was brand new, hadn't even been worn. Anyhow, so they replaced the coat, and it was candy apple coat, okay? Candy apple red coat. They replaced it with another coat. That was a maroon colored coat. And the coat that they replaced my brand new coat with had a tear in the collar. And somebody sewed it, and they sewed it with a yellow thread. I don't have yellow thread. I've never had yellow thread. I have black and white thread. That's it. That's all. And I'm very, I sew all my stuff. I'm not rich. I'm not rich. So if I get a tear, I sew it. I have black and white thread. I have no yellow thread, okay? So I am going to show the coat that my coat was replaced with. And if anybody's watching this video and they recognize the coat, maybe, I don't know, you can't drop me a line because I'm not going to open my comments up here because I don't need the hassle. I don't need the hassle anymore, but I'm horrified. I was almost in tears when I took this coat out of the closet. I was in tears. I was in frickin' tears. It took me so long to save that money, and God sent me a gift and basically let me find a coat that was cheaper. And so I was able to, right? So this winter, I don't have a coat. I don't have a coat. So I did get a coat off my daughter. My daughter let me use one of her coats. And once again, I'm going to have to save and scrimp to get another coat. So whoever's wearing my bright red coat, and I'm pretty sure I know who it is, I don't wish bad on anybody, okay? But, there comes a time in your life where you got to choose between evil and good. And whoever stole my coat and knew who I was, and this person knows who I was, who I am, and they stole my coat. They know how old I am. They know exactly what I was, how I had to struggle to save money to get a coat, and they stole it. And I wish them, Merry Christmas, right? Merry Christmas, right? So let me show you the coat that they replaced my coat with, okay? And it's maroon. My color was a bright candy apple red. This is the coat they replaced my coat with, okay? Now let me show you the collar, right? Okay, now let me show you where they've sewed their collar. I don't have this color thread. I've never had this color thread, okay? Wait, can you see it? Right. My coat was brand new. It's never been worn. It was never worn, never out of the package, okay? And this is what they replaced my coat with. Now, it fits me. Yeah, it fits me. But my coat had an insignia on the side, okay? And it was a glacial coat, and it had a rubber kind of like insignia on the sleeve, right? My coat never had buttons. I don't buy coats with buttons because the fact is that these buttons will rust, okay? And I do a lot of walking. I would never purchase a coat like this. Ever. Ever. Not in a million years, okay? Plastic zipper. My coat didn't have a plastic zipper. Like, and you know what else they did? They actually took the stuff out of the pockets of my coat, and I had stuff on there was inside pockets, and I had stuff on the inside pockets. They took it out and they put it in the pockets. Like, unbelievable. Like, you know, to be honest with you, I can't believe the things that are taking place in our world right now. A thievery, I watch TV and I see, you know, whenever there's a fire or whenever there's anything that goes on that is, you know, a natural disaster, you have groups of thieves break into stores and literally steal shit. I watched where someone literally pulled, and you know what? They cover their faces. They cover their faces and they put their hoods up because you know what? They're ashamed of who they are. They're ashamed of who they are because they are thieves. And I watched where one guy came into a store, okay, I think it was a Walmart. It was on the news, and literally dragged a TV. It was still chained to the plastic or to the foundation, and he literally dragged it out of the store. There were other people that dropped stuff as they were going out, and they just grabbed it in a big, didn't even check to see what they had grabbed. They just grabbed it and ran out the door, and it was all through, I mean, the store cameras were there, right? Okay, so my coat was stolen. You replaced it with this piece of crap, okay? You know, I hope you freeze your ass off, whoever you are, and you know who you are. And I'm pretty sure I do too. But you know what? I tell you, karma comes around. And I have witnessed some karma toward the individual that I'm pretty sure stole my coat. And, you know, I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not going to do anything about it. You know what? If you are that desperate that you have to steal an elderly woman's coat and replace it with yours, you're pathetic. So, you know what? I'm going to be going the full winter with a short little midriff coat that I had to, you know, get off a family member. And I will think about you every single day, trust me. Every single day when I go for my walk and the snow is coming down hard and fast, I will think of you, and I hope you're enjoying my coat. See you on the next video. The good Lord be willing. Bye.